Hi, you guys. Welcome to Audrey's reading area. Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area at 5 o'clock p.m.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, don't forget to click like and don't forget to hit share so you can share this video with everybody so they can enjoy fun and exciting and educational books like this. Yes, it's a very educational book because today is Educational Tuesday. Educational Tuesday. So the book that I'll be reading is My Mom Has Hepatitis C. My Mom Has Hepatitis C. It says, it's written by Hedy Weinberg and Shira Shump, M.E.D., with Gregory T. Everson, M.D. Illustrations are by Chen. My Mom Has Hepatitis C. Wow, I saw this book and I was like, wow, let me just read this so people can be a little bit educated on hepatitis C. And I'll read you some of the notes when I finish this book. They have some little notes in this book. It says, today our family went mountain biking in Waterton Canyon. We saw a bighorn sheep and waved at all the people who were fishing. It's not a hard ride. And my mom is a good biker. But suddenly she got all red in the face and slowed way down. Hurry up, Mom, I yelled. Go faster, faster. Jake, said my dad, get off your bike. We have to wait for Mom. Mom was so tired we had to put the bikes on our bike rack and drive straight home. We didn't even stop for ice cream. We always stop for ice cream. But you promised I could try banana chipperoo, whined Celia. I know you're disappointed, said Mom, but I'll feel better soon. And we'll be sure to get double dip cones next time we go biking. Wow. The next morning, we had to get up early for school. I go to home elementary, and Celia goes to preschool. Mom wasn't tired at all. Before she went to work, she made a cheese sandwich for me and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for Celia. Celia, said Mom, you asked for peanut butter and jelly every day last week. I like P&J. That's what I want tomorrow, too. Did you put chips in? Mom waved a bag of potato chips at Celia and kissed my dad. Remember, she said, I'll be a little late tonight. I've got to go to the doctor for my regular checkup. 2 nights later, Mom got a phone call. My liver test results are high again, she told my dad. I have to make an appointment with Dr. Everson. He's a special doctor who knows all about livers. Dad looked worried. It's probably nothing, he said in a loud voice. Oh boy. Boy, did my stomach hurt the day Mom went to Dr. Everson. I didn't even want to go out for recess. When I came home from school, we had a special family meeting. I knew something was wrong. Most of the time, I feel fine, said Mom. But once in a while, I get very tired, as I did on our bike ride. Dr. Everson took some blood tests, and he says, I'm sick. Do you have the chicken pox, Mommy? Asked Celia. You don't have any spots like I did. No, I don't have the chicken pox. Chicken pox makes you look sick on the outside, but I'm sick inside my body. I have hepatitis C. C? Said Celia. I don't see anything. Silly, silly Celia, I shouted. It's C. Like the alphabet, A, B, C. Jake, Celia, it's okay to be angry, said Mom. I'm angry too. But I'm angry at the hepatitis C, not at you, Celia, or Dad. Look at Mrs. Doodles, said Mom. If she were a real person, she'd have a heart to pump blood, a stomach for her food, and a liver to turn food into energy so she could run and jump. And bike, Celia said. She could bike really hard. Yeah, she could bike and stop for ice cream. But if her liver was sick, she wouldn't have as much energy, and she'd get very tired. Yes, Mom said, hepatitis C is a virus. Chickenpox, said Dad, is caused by a virus. A germ so tiny you can't see it. Hepatitis C is a virus too. But instead of making owies on your skin like chickenpox, hepatitis C makes owies in the liver, inside. Do our livers look like livers in the supermarket? They are so gross, I said. Yes, but human livers are big. They're as big as a football that's flattened out. And livers are good to us. They take care of us by cleaning our blood and helping us grow healthy and strong. I got the chicken pox from Jake, said Celia. I was so sick. Celia grabbed Mrs. Doodles and took 2 small steps away from Mom. Can I catch the C thing from you, Mommy? That's a good question, said Mom. It's very hard to get hepatitis C. If I hug you and you hug me, you won't catch it. When I read bedtime stories to you, you won't catch it. When I cook food for you, you won't catch hepatitis C. The hepatitis C virus is in my blood. For you to get hepatitis C, my blood would have to get past your skin inside your body and enter into your blood. But just to make sure, you and Jake and Dad will all be tested. You're going to test them all, make sure they don't have hepatitis C. Here's what we'll do to be extra safe, said Dad. Don't use Mom's toothbrush, razor, or the small scissors she uses to cut her nails. Gross, I said. Who would do that? And whenever I get an owie, said Mom, I'll cover it with a bandage. Me too, said Celia. Jake, what's wrong? Asked Mom. Nothing. You look sad. It's all my fault. I made you sick. I yelled at you to go faster and faster on the bike ride. Oh no, sweetheart. It's not your fault, said Mom. Nothing you or Celia or Daddy did made me sick. I kicked the pile of leaves. You still look worried, Mom said. Would you like to come with me to see Dr. Everson tomorrow? He's going to tell me what I have to do to try to get better. I don't know, I said. No, said Celia. Take some time to think about it, said Mom. It's okay to say yes, and it's okay to say no. I decided to go with my mom. It turned out okay. Jake, you didn't give your mom hepatitis C, said Dr. Everson. She was given blood to help her after her car accident a long time ago, before we knew about the virus. The blood had hepatitis C in it. Today we have tests to make sure there is no hepatitis C in the blood that we give to people. Some people get hepatitis C when they share needles to take drugs. If tattoo needles are not cleaned well, they can carry hepatitis C from one person with hepatitis C to another. The same thing can happen with nose rings and with other body jewelry that enter into the skin. Nurses and doctors can accidentally get stuck with needles from a hepatitis C patient. Many people don't know how or when they got hepatitis C. Wow. Dr. Everson drew a picture of a liver. He wasn't a very good artist. When the hepatitis C virus gets in the liver, it makes part of the liver red and swollen, just like when you get an owie on your finger. But the liver is very strong. It can take a lot of owies before it gets very sick. The only way to tell for sure is with a test called a biopsy. Your mom will come to the hospital and we'll take a tiny sample of her liver. The test takes only a few minutes, but she'll be here a couple of hours in all. We'll look at the sample under a microscope to see how sick the hepatitis C made her liver. Then we'll talk about giving her medicine. The next week, Dad took Mom to the hospital for the liver biopsy. Mom was pretty tired when she got home, but we cuddled on the bed with her and looked at her bandage. Aw. Aw. On Monday, our whole family went to see Dr. Everson. I have good news, said Dr. Everson. Your mom's liver is a little sick, but not very sick. We all smiled. Dad put his arm around Mom. Why don't you give my mom medicine to make her all better, I asked. When I'm sick, Mommy gives me medicine. It tastes yucky, said Celia. We've only known about hepatitis C for a few years, said Dr. Everson, so we don't have many medicines yet. We do have interferon and ribavirin. Those medicines don't work on everyone, but I think your mom should try them. Is the interferon a shot? I yelled. I hate shots. Even Mom looked a little nervous, but she said, it's a very small needle, just like your allergy shots. I'll learn how to do it. The first week Mom took the medicine, she had a bad headache and was very tired and cranky. After work, she went straight to bed. She didn't even make our lunches. Dad made Celia a tuna fish sandwich. Celia hates tuna fish. Nothing was the same. Everything was different. You left Little League early. You missed my home run, I said. And Aunt Jill had to pick up Celia after preschool because you were too tired. Did you forget about me, Mommy? Asked Celia. It's like, did you forget about me? Oh. No, of course not. But the medicine is very strong. That's good because maybe it will make me well. But I have to take it for a long time, and it makes me tired. Who will take care of us, said Celia. I will do most of the things that mommies do, but when I can't, Dad will help. Aunt Jill and Grandma and Grandpa will help, and you can help too. Climb on the bed, said Mom. This will be our special place every day. We can cuddle here and you can tell me all about school and baseball. Celia and I had special cuddle time with Mom every day. I liked it, but it didn't always go okay. Celia, cut that out, I yelled. Stop pulling my hair. I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm going to pull yours too. See how that feels. Ow, yelled Celia. We had to go to our rooms for timeout. Dad had to cook and make lunches. I told him never to make Celia a tuna fish sandwich. Why don't you kids make your own lunches, he said. Then you can have whatever you want and be a help too. Mom got great news from Dr. Everson. Oh. Mom got great news from Dr. Everson. The medicine was working. Her blood tests were normal. We took a weekend off to celebrate and went to the motel with a pool. Mom said, this is great. We needed a break. Who wants roast beef? Me, I shouted. I want to go swimming, yelled Celia. That would be me too. Mom had to keep taking the medicine so the virus wouldn't come back. It got cold out, and one day it snowed. Every other week, Mom went to a meeting where she talked with people who had hepatitis C. She called the meetings her support group. In December, we went to the support group's holiday party. It was fun. We met lots of kids like Mark and Robert Gomez. They're twins, and they have a little baby sister. Mr. Gomez didn't look so good. Mom said that he had bad hepatitis C. I tried hard not to stare at him. My dad is real sick, said Mark. His eyes are yellow and he has a big stomach, said Robert. He needs a new liver. When we got in the car, I gave my mom a big hug. Mrs. Lloyd says, you haven't handed any homework this week, Jake, said Dad. I don't feel like it. Are you feeling angry or sad about Mom being sick? Yeah, Mr. Gomez is so sick he needs a new liver. Yes, Dad said. But it's good that doctors can give people new livers now. We're so lucky that the medicine is helping Mom. That's her job now, to take her medicine and try to get better. My job is to go to work every day. Your job is to go to school and do your homework. No excuses, I'm going to add, and get some good grades. When spring came, Celia asked Mom if we could have our special cuddling time in the yard instead of on the bed. I have good news, said Mom. Mr. Gomez finally had his transplant. He got his new liver today. Hooray! 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 Celia said. Yes! Yes! I said. We can visit him in a few days. Nice. Come watch TV with us, Jake, yelled Mark. You look terrific, said Dad. And it's only 10 days since the operation. Mr. Gomez took my mom's hand and held it for the longest time. I'm happy the interferon medicine is working for you. I wish it had worked for me, but my new liver is the next best thing. The doctors say I can go home tomorrow. This is Mrs. Doodles, said Celia. I'm glad to meet you, said Mrs. Gomez, shaking Mrs. Doodles' hand. When summer ended and the leaves started to fall, a sad thing happened. Celia looked. Sparky's not moving. He's dead. No, he's not. Mom looked at the goldfish bowl and sighed. Oh dear, I think we need a walk in Waterton Canyon. Sparky is gone, said Dad, but we'll see other fish swimming in the stream who are happy and alive. Mommy, said Celia, are you going to die like Sparky? Everyone dies, said Mom, and someday I will die, too. But I hope it won't be for a long time. I don't like having hepatitis C, but most people don't die from it. Most people live with it for years and years and years. And I have good news. I had my last interferon shot 3 weeks ago. And Dr. Everson called today. I still don't have any signs of the hepatitis C virus. I'm really lucky. Many of my friends in my support group still have hepatitis C, even after they finished all their pills and shots. But doctors are working hard to find medicines that will help them. Mommy, even though you're not sick, said Celia, can we still cuddle on your bed? Mom laughed, yes. And can we have an ice cream party today? Double dip cones, said Mom. What flavor? Celia and I looked at each other and yelled, that's easy. Banana chipperoo. Banana chipperoo. The end. All right. They have a glossary for parents. I'm going to, let me see if I'm going to read that. They have some things about resources and organizations in here, but I think I'm going to read the front instead. It has a note to caregivers and an introduction. So the note to caregivers. When I was diagnosed with hepatitis C in 1993, I had many questions. What is hepatitis C? How did I get it? What treatments can I take? What do I tell my family and friends? While searching for reliable information, I attended a lecture on hepatitis C by Gregory T. Everson, MD. Director of Hepatology at the University of Colorado Health Sciences Center. Dr. Everson and I agreed to write a book, Living with Hepatitis C, a survivor's guide to educate the rapidly growing number of people diagnosed with hepatitis C. Wow. We soon realized, however, that the majority of patients with hepatitis C had children, grandchildren, younger brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews. These children had their own questions. Why are you so tired, Dad? Will you be able to take care of me? Did I make Grandma sick? Is it my fault? Will I catch hepatitis C from Aunt Jill? Why is everything so different now? Are you going to die? Chronic illnesses affect everyone around us, but children express their grief, anger, and fear in different ways than adults. Dr. Everson and I saw a need for a special book for caregivers to read to preschool and elementary school children. A book that would answer questions and lead to discussions about feelings. My daughter, an early childhood special education teacher, joined our writing team to contribute a child's perspective. In My Mom Has Hepatitis C, this book, Jake and Celia learn to deal with their mom's viral infection. As you read this story, let your children set the pace. If they interrupt with questions or comments, stop and listen. This is your opportunity to support their feelings and correct any mistaken ideas they may have. We hope that all caregivers will read and reread this book, mothers and fathers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, teachers, doctors, nurses, and friends. The title may focus on a mom, but you will find that children typically can make the connection to a dad, grandparent, or any other relative or friend. Parents whose children have hepatitis C need special support. Although the story in this book does not deal specifically with this important and growing problem, we refer you to the revised edition of Living with Hepatitis C, a survivor's guide. Chapter 12, Children with Hepatitis C, and to an organization called Parents of Kids with Infectious Diseases, PKID, P-K-I-D''S, listed in resources for parents at the back of this book. Hepatitis C is a difficult challenge, but it also offers opportunities. We hope that My Mom Has Hepatitis C, this book, will help you find new ways to reassure and communicate with the children in your lives. One final word. My Mom Has Hepatitis C, this book right here, does not replace the advice and care of your physicians and mental health counselors. Keep your pediatrician informed and work closely with your medical team. Dr. Everson, Shira, Shump, and I grew fond of Jake, Celia, and Mrs. Doodles, and Mom and Dad, and banana chipperoo ice cream. Now we give them to you and your children. This was written by Hedy Weinberg. Okay. Now, the introduction to this book, I know I'm reading it last. It says, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, 2/3 of the 3.9 million Americans who have hepatitis C are of childbearing age. The hepatitis C virus, therefore, affects the lives of millions of children. My Mom Has Hepatitis C, this book right here, it teaches caregivers and children how to cope with the issues of chronic illness. In addition, the book provides resources and a glossary. The story features a family with two youngsters, Jake and Celia. We hope that readers of all ages will identify with Jake, Celia, Mom, and Dad as the family journeys through the first year of a parent's diagnosis, treatment, and adjustment to change. The book contains important information about hepatitis C, including how it is transmitted and how to avoid transmitting it to others. This story also raises emotional issues for children, such as anger at the changes in their lives, worry about who will take care of them, sadness, grieving, a feeling of guilt that they may have somehow caused the illness, and the joyful celebration of victories along the way. Like our previous book, Living with Hepatitis C, A Survivor's Guide, this book emphasizes that hepatitis C usually progresses slowly, and most patients can expect to live long and productive lives. Our story maintains a positive and realistic attitude. However, it briefly introduces a second family dealing with a liver transplant to show that even when cirrhosis threatens the life of a parent, liver transplants, one of those medical miracles of our time, saves lives. The issue of children with hepatitis C is an emerging, significant problem. Many children treated for serious illnesses were infected with contaminated blood or blood products before the nation's blood supply was screened for the virus. Also, mothers with hepatitis C have a 6% chance of passing the virus to their babies during delivery. I would like to emphasize that it is highly unlikely for a baby to get hepatitis C during breastfeeding, and you cannot contract hepatitis C or infect others while hugging. Can't do it that way. While holding, while kissing. It is important to discuss these issues with your pediatrician. For more detailed information, please refer to the revised edition of Living with Hepatitis C, A Survivor's Guide, Chapter 12, Children with Hepatitis C. A final note, My Mom Has Hepatitis C, this book right here, does not replace the advice and care of your physician, your doctor, nor does it give legal advice. Instead, it is designed solely to help adults educate children about hepatitis C and how it affects their lives. Consult appropriate specialists and always work closely with your doctor when making medical decisions. And this introduction was written by Gregory T. Everson, MD, Director of Hepatology, at the University of Colorado Health Sciences Center. My mom has hepatitis C. Hi. Hi. Where are you? Hi. My little, can you come around here? Skylar, come over here. Come over here so everybody, come on this side so everybody can see you. This is my little friend Skylar. Come over here, Skylar. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Say hi, Skylar.
Hi.
That's Skylar. That's my little friend Skylar. I am reading a book. I'm reading a book to everybody. That is my girl Skylar. Tell everybody to subscribe. Say subscribe, everybody. Skylar. You're not going to say it? Okay. Well, you guys, don't forget to click like, click share, and then go on over to YouTube and smash that subscribe button for me. Go ahead and subscribe for me. Yes, shout outs to my mom. Her name is Beverly. She's always here supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to my son from another mother, Jeremiah, for being here. Shout out to Zanella. Thank you so much, Zanella, for being here. Thank you guys for sharing it. Hold on a second, Skylar. Thank you for being here, and I will see you again tomorrow live at 5. That's Live. Live at 5, you guys. See you tomorrow. See you soon.